Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we are back with our space plane. Now, after reading some of your comments, you guys have said that these tanks might be able to hold 10 times the amount of gas than they start with, which is interesting, so we might do something with that. And that the engines actually leak gas. So what we need to do is actually put a valve in here that either allows it to pass through or doesn't. So we're gonna have to move the tanks forwards slightly in order to actually fit that, but that's what we're gonna do today. So we'll move the tanks forwards, we will try and add a way to pump gas into them, and we'll go from there. Okay, cool. So the first thing that we need to do then is actually grab this guy and grab it all the way down to here. Actually, yep, here. Cut this. Move it this way by one. Paste, actually, maybe even two. There we go. Paste it back in. Merge this guy with this guy. There we go. Good. And we are going to have to sort this out at the end. Ooh. Ooh. So, what I might do is actually have this guy go backwards. So delete that one, have it go backwards to there, put that one on, whoa, there like this, there you go, attach that guy directly to it, that's good. We will need a valve in the middle of here somewhere, and we'll also actually need a valve here too. So the fact that this goes backwards shouldn't actually occur anymore. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. And what we'll do instead is we'll actually have it come straight this way, because we need it to, honestly. That is the be-all and end-all. Is that the word? Is that what I'm supposed to be saying? I don't know. But let's go and attach these guys to here. We'll then get ourselves a valve, which is going to be a variable valve. Hopefully it fits. Alright, cool. So let's say we've got it like this. Is this in? Yes, it is. And then that's out. Alright, cool. We're then going to need to do the same thing right here. Again, is this side in? I believe it is. Yes. And there we go. So, we've got the valves on there now. We'll go ahead and put those on up and down as well, just so that when we need to throttle up, we can. They will need electricity, but we don't have electricity on everything right now anyway. I'm going to delete this guy and this guy. And we need to essentially make... We need to make a separate vehicle. We do. So let's delete all of these things. I'll make a separate vehicle where we can pump from. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so the way that we're going to do this is actually build these off to the sides, get ourselves a tank. There we go. They are going to be huge ones. We're going to go with one. Oh, we're going to do loads of these. Two. Alright, cool. Three. Yes. Four. Yes. Five. Yes. Six. Sure. 7. 8. 9. And 10. There we go. So, because of the leakage, I guess, oh no, it's not even due to the leakage, but this is fine, hopefully. So, we're gonna have to put some pumps on here. I mean, one pump will probably work, but essentially one side is gonna be oxygen, the other side is gonna be hydrogen. Now, somebody did make a good point that, it seems to use more hydrogen than it does oxygen, or the other way around, I'm not sure. One is used quicker than the other, so you don't necessarily need as much of one as you do the other. However, one thing that I would say is that we can only have 2 tanks anyway, and one of those tanks needs to be hydrogen, and one of those tanks needs to be oxygen. So, yeah, that's how we're gonna have it. Whether that's unfortunate or not, I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, pipes, let's go ahead and pipe all this together, and that'll be fine. So, one there, one there, one there. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one here. Okay, excellent. Pipe all that together, just like this. Whee! There we go, good. We'll go ahead and put one of these guys on there, obviously, and we then need to put a pump on the end of this. So let's bring it all the way to the edge, get ourselves an actual pump. There we go. Flip it over, and we need to make sure that it actually works. I hate when this happens. It's really annoying when you, like, try and flip something around and the connection point is just never going to connect. There you go. So, in and out. Alright, that's fine. Hoses. Yes, let's go and attach these guys on. Oxygen is on one side, this side, and that one's blue. I'm going to try and color code them just so I remember. And then this side is... Did I do brown? I'm not sure. But there we go. Let's get ourselves some buttons. There we go. Put it right in the center. That's fine. Attach this to there and attach it to there. And that should be a-okay. The other thing that I'm going to do, actually, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that all of these tanks are empty, maybe. Let's see what happens anyway. Alright, so there we go. They're all connected. Let's go ahead and spawn that in and see what it looks like. Bit crazy, but that's fine. And all of them have the same amount of content, which is 351. Let's save this as a vehicle. There we go, nice. And what we'll actually do as well is just copy and paste it into our plane one. I know that's a bit odd, but we will be able to delete it afterwards. So just cut all this. There we go. Load up our plane. There it is. It's about the same size as our plane, which is crazy. But it does actually fit behind it. So don't click spawn. I need to click paste first. There we go. Paste it. Now spawn it. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is... Oh, we need a hose. I don't have any hoses yet. Hose? Yes. Okay, cool. Go ahead and put the hoses anywhere. Doesn't matter. There we go. Good. And yeah, we'll attach this on. So this one is going to go from there to there. This one is going to go from here to there. And we're going to pump it. And we're going to allow this to keep going for quite a while until these guys hopefully get down to 0. They are going down, which is nice, which means the ones in there must be going up. Let's have a little look at this, actually. So, currently at 40... How is it at 42? Oh, you know what I've done? You know what I've actually done? It's leaking out the other sides anyway, so it's actually leaking out of this one and it's leaking out of this one. It doesn't matter that we're going that way, so what we actually need to do is put another one there and another one here of the valves in order for this to actually work. So that one's going to go there like that, that one's going to go there like that, and we need to attach those two to here as well. There we go. So yeah, it was leaking out of the side engines instead of the main ones, but it was still leaking. So go ahead and put that there. What I'm actually going to do as well, just for now, is add another dial just to the back of this. In fact, 2 dials would make sense. So we're going to do this. One is going to go to content on this one, and one is going to go to content on this one. We're also going to add 2 more dials. One is going to be for pressure, and the other one is going to be for pressure as well. Alright, top one's a pressure. Let's just remember that. So currently, they're at 93 pressure, and 350, 350. It's not leaking, so that's good. Going to attach this guy onto there. Alright, good. Go ahead and attach this guy onto here. And pump. There we go. I'm actually going to try and push this away a little bit. There we go, just so I can see these. So our pressure is staying relatively the same. These look like they're going down, but I don't know where they're going to. They are going down, but I'm not... I really don't know where they're actually pumping to. Because they're going somewhere. I just don't know where. So I'm going to wait for these to get, like, lower. This isn't changing. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know where this is going, but it's going somewhere. Okay, so these have all gone down to like 250. This is still at 350, and that's still at 93. So I'm not entirely sure where this is going. Oh, you know what? I know where it's going. It's going straight outside, isn't it? Because there's no... That was dumb. That was really dumb. Yeah, it's actually going straight out of the engines, I think. I don't know. I feel like it is. I can't tell. Yeah, it must be going straight out of the engines. I don't think it's going into the tanks at all. Yeah, alright, with that being said, let's try one more thing really quickly. We can't refuel it from these, because that isn't the way that it works. So that's actually going to get deleted. I'm going to delete these guys right here, and I'm going to delete these. And essentially that is going to go straight into there like that. Going to delete this guy, and I'm going to have the pipe go straight into the top. Yeah, that was a huge waste of time, but we can maybe fix this a little bit. So paint that in there we go, paint this guy right here, that's fine. So instead of going in where it was going in, we're going to have to do it from like back here. Yeah, so it's going to actually have to be here, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and do that through the floor, I guess. Yeah, there we go, so we can pump the fuel in there. And then we're going to have to do the same on this guy. So delete that. There we go. We'll have a T-junction go straight down through the floor, and that'll be it. So, hose. Yes. Go ahead and grab one of those. Whack it in there. Other hose, we're going to whack it onto there. Okay, and that's going to go straight up into there, and then the only place it can actually go is the tanks, because everything else is closed. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, for now, that's fine, I guess. We are going to paint these again. This one is going to be blue, and I guess the other one is going to be brown. There we go. Let's save this. Now, the main issue I've got with this is I might not be able to get to them. But we'll see. We will see. So, spawn it in. I think I might be able to get to them, I'm not sure. This one needs to go to the rear one. There we go. And this one needs to go to the front one, which is a little bit lower. If I go from the back, I might be able to... There we go. Alright, cool. And then we'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so again, they are actually going down this time. Again. And this time... Yes! Oh, there we go. So the pressure is building, which is nice. And we are getting a hell of a lot more gas into here. So we've got an extra half already. I'm just going to go ahead and let this run for a little bit. They might explode at too much pressure, but I'm not sure what that is. So we'll just keep going. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys this. We are at 711 in terms of content now, which is pretty much double what we had, which is nice. And it is still pumping up, but very, very, very slowly now. But yeah, I guess double is actually fine. So that does mean we only need like 2 of these tanks instead of 10, but you know, that's okay. Yeah, and our pressure is 190. So what we'll do is disconnect this. We'll disconnect this, and we'll actually try a bit of a flight. We're gonna go straight up. I can't remember how high we got last time. I believe it was like 9,000. Hopefully this time we can get up higher than that because we've got more fuel. But let's try. So, obviously we do have an issue at the back. Oh, no. Yeah, so we are... They leak fuel. They do. They leak fuel, which is actually extremely annoying. But yeah, we're going to continue up. There we go. And I'm just going to let it fly, and we'll see what happens. So that's going down really, really, really fast. Our speed is staying relatively the same, and our altitude is going up. Alright, cool. How do I stop it from leaking? Are these engines notoriously leaky in real life? I don't know. I don't know whether liquid engines are leaky. It doesn't seem to make sense that something that technologically advanced would be leaky. But yeah, this has gone all the way down very, very quickly. What we might want to do is actually add a jet engine to this somewhere, because jet engines will be a lot more efficient, I think, at actually propelling us higher into the sky. So it might be an idea to actually get ourselves a jet engine. Maybe even the center one could be a jet engine, and work from there. I think that might actually be a really good idea. Obviously then we would need to carry jet fuel, but that's alright. That should be okay. Anyway, what altitude are we at? 4,500. Our fuel is going down. Our speed has never really passed 66. Yeah, alright, cool. We're still going. Alright, so it is now at 7 in terms of our fuel. It does seem to slow down as it gets lower and lower and lower, which is another interesting thing. And we are almost at where we were at last time, but our fuel is a tiny bit more. So I believe it was 9,000. We're at 9,000 now. We need to get up to like 30,000 in order for this to actually be useful. And we're still going. But yeah, I do think a jet engine probably makes sense here. Maybe. Just to get a little bit higher at least. But yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. That has slowed down a lot. We're at 11,000. Maybe we can actually make it. Our speed is just cut. Our fuel is just... I think we've actually run out of fuel, but we've got some oxygen left over or something. I'm not sure. But we're getting back down to Earth. So we got up to like 12,000 this time, which is about 3,000 more than last time. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not bad. Also, our ailerons are actually inverted, so let's go ahead and fix that really quickly whilst I've noticed. So let's do that. I'm also going to delete actually all of these back here. Going to delete this as well. And instead of those, we're just going to go ahead and just have these. There we go. So 3. That's fine. Delete all of those. Delete all of these. Make sure they're all still connected. Yes, they are. And yes, they are. All right, cool. Good. What was I going to do? I need to invert this. So cut this. Yeah, I think. Flip it over. Paste it on. There we go. Merge that with that. That's good. Go to the other side, grab this, cut it, flip it, turn it around, paste it. There we go, excellent. And merge that together as well. So yeah, again, I think a jet engine makes sense. I really do. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and see if we can even fit a jet engine in here as it currently stands. Delete that. Delete this one, because we don't need it going out here anymore. Go ahead and shove this directly on there. We're then going to have to delete this. And have a T-piece instead going to the sides. There we go. So, can we fit a jet engine in the back, in the center? I don't know. I kind of don't think so. But, maybe. Right, okay, cool. So, jet. Yes, we need a jet intake, which is just going to be a normal small one. We'll shove that there for now. Good. We then need... what do we need? A compressor for the air. This is going to stick out the butt for a little bit, but that's okay. We're then going to need a combustion chamber. And then we need an actual exhaust. So we're going to go with this. Oh, no, we don't. We don't. We need a turbine. And then we need an exhaust. Oh, wow. This goes way further back than I was expecting, but that's fine. What we'll do from there is add the fuel that we need. Although, actually, maybe I should just move all of this forwards a little bit. Because we do have a little bit of room. We don't need to be able to get back here. This is our cargo area, so that's still there. Yeah, so grab this. All the way down to here. Go ahead and cut it. Okay, move it all the way pretty much to the wall. There we go, paste it in, good. Merge this with this. That's fine. We're then going to essentially have to move all of this as well. So that's the next thing. And then we can actually bring that in here, I guess.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just want to come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated. Sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, cool. So, there we go. Let's see what happens now. So we'll use our jet fuel to get us, like, really high in the sky. And then we'll use our rocket fuel to actually break it out of the atmosphere. I'm assuming that will work out fine. I'm assuming also that our jet fuel will be fine, I guess. What we'll do as well is we will attach these guys because refueling this is probably a good idea. There we go. So grab that and grab this one. Here we go. You need to go like underneath it in order to attach that, but that's okay. Once you are under, it will work. We'll wait for these guys to empty a little bit into there, and then I guess we can actually get going, which is awesome. Yeah. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't really how I expected this to go. What I was gonna do originally was actually have some jet engines here instead, and then have the main rocket be in the middle. Which I suppose does make sense. The less rockets that we have, though, or the less rocket ends, the better, because if they leak, then, yeah, we might as well just not really have that many of them. The more of them we have, the more leaking we have, and that's the worse it is. But yeah, we'll wait for this to continue a little bit more. We won't let it go crazy, because we don't need to, I don't think. Because we don't even need to open up the things for a while. This doesn't seem to be doing very much at all this time, which is really odd, whereas this side is working really well. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on there, actually. That's going straight into the tank, alright, and then what's this one doing? That one's going into the tank, but then also getting pumped this way. I don't know. Alright, you know what? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Right, so we're just going to go ahead and test the jet engine, see how high we can get with that, and hopefully we'll be fine. So jump inside again. Here we go. There we go. Get inside the seat. Go ahead and press 2. Our jet engine should start. Now, obviously, I haven't actually done a PID or anything like that, so they might actually explode. Hopefully not. There we go. We're going to go ahead and just use this to go directly up into the sky. It might explode. It sounds like it's getting a little bit too fast. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright, I blew up the jet, but how much fuel do we have? I need to add all that together. Okay, that's fine. We'll add a bunch of adds, and then we'll get it going. So, add. There we go. Shove this into the sides. 1. I don't know how many we need, but we're just going to go 4 for now. That's fine. So, I say 4. It's not 4. We only need 3. But anyway, tank pressure? That's not what we need. Tank content is what we need. So, tank content gets added to there, which we then need to add tank content, and then we need another one on this side in order to add tank content of this one to the tank content of this one, which then goes from A and B into here. Jet fuel. Bosh. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we just need to make the jet not explode. Can't remember the PID controls, PID numbers, so let's just go ahead and save this as is, and I'll come up with some. Alright, this time I'm not even going to bother inserting extra fuel. We are just going to go for it. So hopefully this time it doesn't actually explode. I don't know whether it will or whether it won't. We have 740 liters of normal fuel. We have 350 liters of rocket stuff. Rocket stuff. Is this going to work? So far it feels like it's not going to work. Let's go ahead and increase this to a max value of like 100 or 120. Is that what does that? I can't remember. I can't actually remember how this works. But yeah, let's go ahead and get inside again. Press 2. Throttle up. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully this works. Yep. That sounds better. Alright, here we go. Lift it into the sky. Yes. Landing gear up. Fly straight up. Hopefully it doesn't explode this time. It doesn't sound like it's going to. As soon as this jet engine actually starts struggling, we'll go ahead and turn on the rocket engines. But we should already be really high in the sky before we get to that point. So here we go. Altitude, we're already at 2,000. We are using a lot of jet fuel, but that's fine. We only have to get up into space and then be able to get all the way up there and then come back. We don't need to keep this jet fuel because that's fine. Doesn't really matter. But so far, this is actually working out quite nicely. I could even throttle it back a little bit because our speed is really fast. 80, there we go, and then that'll go down even slower. Our altitude is still increasing. Our speed is 140, which is way faster than it was with the rockets, and it's still working. Alright, so we are at an altitude of what we got first time, or the first time, with the normal rockets. There we go. Our speed is 160. That's pretty quick. Our fuel is almost running out, though, and we're only at 11,000 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and try and slow it down a little bit more, which should hopefully slow down how much fuel we're using. And we're at 12,000, so we are higher than we were last time. We've still got the rest of the fuel in the rockets left, and we still have a bunch of jet fuel left over, too. So we're going to continue ascending. This is cool. This is very cool. I think we might actually make it today. I think so. Alright, jet fuel, we still got some. Our speed is still 160. And we're going up. There we go. So we need this to get to about 30,000. At the minute, it's at 17. Alright, we're about to run out of jet fuel. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and increase this to like 0.15. There we go. Oh no, actually, no. Opening that actually opens up the jet engines, which is, or the rocket engines, which is super annoying. Alright, here we go. Okay, I should have probably started those sooner, but it is doing something. Our speed is really fast. Our altitude isn't really going up though. Oh, now it is. Yeah, I think I started that a little bit too late. And that's a little bit of an issue. Also, our landing gear is down again. That was a whoopsie. I can actually see the curvature already, which is nice. Our altitude is 25,000. We do still have rocket fuel left. 26,000. Please say we make it. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. If not, we can just add some more jet fuel because we do have room for it. And in fact, I might do that anyway, but that's cool. There you go. I think we might have made it. That is awesome. Yeah, 28,000. Okay, we need to go a little bit more. 29,000. Okay, we've still got rocket fuel left. Our speed is like 290, which is insane. And we can actually see the outline of the moon. I think we've made it. I think we have legit made it. That's awesome. Nice. Okay, so we're starting to freeze a little bit. I don't have a spacesuit on. We are actually still undressed, but we've made it into space. That's awesome. That is really cool. I don't have much control over it whilst we're here, and I do think we've actually ran pretty much out of rocket fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. But we've made it. We've made it. That's awesome. We haven't got enough fuel to actually get back down, so we do need to sort that out a little bit more. I will add a few more jet engine tanks, just to make it a little bit more useful to have jet fuel. And then we need some sort of control in space, like RCS thrusters. Something like that would be pretty good. But yeah, we've made it, guys. We've actually made it into space. So, I think I'm actually going to end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, where hopefully we get a little bit further. Goodbye. Oh, and I guess, side note, this is just extra afterwards. We didn't actually bump in any extra gases, so maybe if we did that, it would be a little bit better, but honestly, this is fine. Yeah, I just wanted to add that at the end, just in case.